It's been a while, not gonna lie. I haven't posted a video since January. Back in January, there was plenty of stuff going on the channel. We were working on Car Gem Seasons 2. We had a few things planned for the channel. And I've been working with a bunch of companies lately, and I thought that it would be easy just to find new partners and stuff like that, and we fell through the rabbit hole of exchanging emails and tight deadlines and stuff like that. And here we are. Usually, you know me, by the month of March, I'm already knee deep into a new project, and this year it's a bit different. But there are some cool things happening nonetheless. I've been filming stuff for the past 2 months. The thing is, you haven't seen any. You probably saw a bunch of reels on TikTok, Instagram. I don't know how to call these videos, but you know what I mean. I've been posting these kind of reel videos over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I've been doing shows already, which is a great thing. I was supposed to film. Actually, the Jetta, the Fast and Furious Jetta, was going to the International Auto Show of Toronto, which it did. But I was supposed to be there on the last weekend of the show, and my winter car broke down. But the thing is, the winter car, the winter project, winter driver, whatever you want to call it, was the cheap built agent Civic Si, which was also my web series during winter time. You may remember over the past few months, in October, November, December, we've been posting about that car. We installed the body kit, we installed, what else? New wheels. And also I did a video on the day I received the car. So there was a lot of plans regarding that car, and all of a sudden a huge pile of crap happened with that car. About a month and a half ago, I received my short shifter from Acuity. This is going to be the next video you're going to see after this one on the channel, by the way. Because the video is still happening. It was filmed. So Acuity told me, well done, we've got the brand new short shifter for the 8th Gen Civic Si. We want you to be one of the first to receive the shifter. Just film a video about it and do your honest review, which I did. At the beginning of the video, and you're going to see that part as soon as the video comes out, I'm actually telling you guys there's something in my wheel. I don't know if it's my tires. I'll do a rotation and stuff like that. Actually, it was the wheel bearing. And what happened is, after this video was filmed, usually I film my videos on Sundays, and they are actually uploaded on Wednesdays. So on Sunday, we knew the wheel bearing was bad. So what I did is, oh, by the way, at the moment when I was supposed to film my review video, so you see at the beginning of the video, I'm actually installing the shifter, and then at some point in the video, I'm driving the car out of the garage, I'm driving, and as soon as I hit the street with the car, my camera that was filming, the point of view was over my shoulder. So you could see the shifter, you could see me driving, and that camera just stopped, ran out of batteries, and I thought that the batteries were completely full, and I was wrong. I scheduled a reshoot for that portion of the video, but on Monday, I told one of my guys at the shop, well, could you just take my car in and replace the wheel bearing? So he replaced the wheel bearing, and I was just preparing to go in Toronto for the Canadian Auto Show, because I was supposed to be at the Performance Auto and Sound booth regarding the whole Bring Back Jesse thing that, we actually won the Tuner Battleground a few years back, so that was the 5-year celebration of that. I was supposed to be there or meet people and stuff like that. So on my way to Toronto, I noticed something was wrong with the car. And I was asked, after like 3 hours in my trip, I realized that something was very wrong with the car. So I decided to turn back and go back to the shop. When I arrived to the shop, I realized that the wheel bearing that we just replaced was bad once again. So I couldn't be at the Toronto Auto Show. I was supposed to film a super nice video about this, and yeah, it failed. The week after, we replaced the wheel bearing, and then I went back on the road with the car and realized that I still had a wheel bearing noise. So all of this to realize that the knuckle of the car with the hub was completely shot, and I needed to replace all of it. So, which I did. After that, like, it passed over 3 weeks. I actually did the review video of the car while driving it. That's why the video is not uploaded yet. I just finished the editing, so you're going to see that video just after this video. But anyway, it happened. So my plans were my plans were completely destroyed for this winter because of that. We were supposed to do a lot of stuff to the Civic, which we haven't done, almost nothing yet. I still got a clutch to install, a brand new clutch from Exedi. We've got a sprint booster to install. We've got some cool products that I need to review. So don't worry, there's going to be plenty of stuff regarding the 8th Gen Civic Si coming your way. Then the week after, I went to Motorama. I started filming in Motorama, but I was a special guest for eBay Motors, which are probably going to be part of this year's project. So that's why I was there. We actually brought out my Corvette. The Corvette was, well, you haven't seen my Corvette a lot on the channel for the past 3 years. The car was in storage. I decided to take it out of storage, fix it, do a complete detailing on it, and the car was actually in the main hall of Motorama Toronto. So I was super honored to have my car there. It was an amazing experience. And I think that I'm going to put at the end of this video maybe a recap of Motorama, or I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, after Motorama, we are now almost by the end of March right now, almost April. As you can see, my S2000 is out. I've got plenty of plans regarding the S2000. The Car Jam Seasons 2 is not started yet. But yeah, after all this talk, here's the reason why I decided to do this video for you. I don't think we talk a lot like this, one-to-one. It's a different format of videos. I'm not used to it, but I feel like at some point I needed to tell you guys what's going on with the channel, where we are going, what are my plans. So I decided to just sit back and tell you just a little bit of what's going on with the channel, what's going to happen this year. But I think this is going to be my biggest year since 2019. As you may remember, 2019, I was not doing a lot of videos on YouTube, but I was super active on Instagram. And in 2019, I went to Fuel Fest. I went to LA for the first time, which was completely mind-blowing for me as a Fast and Furious fan. And being with Chad Lindbergh, aka Jesse, in LA, we thought that the next time I'm going to LA, I should bring the Jetta. And that's the reason why I'm making this video. I just want to announce you something today, which has been in the making for 6 years, even more, because we started the Bring Back Jesse project in 2016, and now we are in 2023. So I'm super happy to announce that for the first time since the beginning of the Bring Back Jesse movement, the Fast and Furious Jetta that we call the Bring Back Jesse Jetta is going to be in Los Angeles, June 3rd for Fuel Fest. But not only for Fuel Fest, the car will actually be in LA for a week. And you know what, guys? We want to see you there. First of all, we are going to be at Fuel Fest. I think it's June 3rd, but it's maybe June 2nd. I'm a bit mixed up with the dates, but you're going to see the dates on the screen, and all the infos are going to be in the description. We are coming to LA finally with the car. Chad Lindbergh is going to, by the way, this is something that I want to share with you. Since we always knew that we were coming to LA at some point with that car, Chad Lindbergh decided to wait until the Bring Back Jesse Jetta gets to LA in order to take a picture with a Fast and Furious Jetta in front of the Fast and Furious house. So what that means is, you may remember in 2018, we did a photo shoot for Performance Auto and Sound, and that was the first time that Jesse was actually, it was the first time that Jesse came back to life, if you know what I mean, because that was the first time that Chad was actually wearing Jesse's costume, you know. And now it's going to be the first time that Jesse is going to be in the flesh in front of the Fast and Furious house next to the Fast and Furious Jetta. So it's a big deal for me. You know, I'm not all that active anymore in the Fast and Furious community. As you may know, I moved forward with my projects. Now I'm building classic Hondas. I'm restoring Hondas, restoring old cars. I love Hondas. That's what I do these days. But still, this is a pretty big deal for me, and you need to be part of it. So I want to invite you guys. It's going to be the weekend of Fuel Fest, probably on Sunday or maybe on Monday. We're still not sure. We are going to do a gathering in front of the Fast and Furious house. And by the way, all this is possible because of the guys from Safe Auto. Safe Auto are the guys who are carrying my cars around. Every time there's a car show in Toronto or anywhere, they are taking their huge trucks and trailers and they are bringing my cars to events. Because as you may know, like collector cars like my Jetta or the Corvette, they are not cars that you can actually drive on the road on long distances. That wouldn't make sense. So they are the guys who take care of everything. I'm going to put a link to their page in my description down below. Please go support them, like the Instagram. They post cool cars all the time. I mean, they are one of the greatest car carrying company in Canada. They are carrying all the greatest cars like McLaren Sennas, GTRs, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, stuff like that, Fast and Furious Jettas, all of the cars. Those are the things that will happen on the channel this year. After Fuel Fest, once the car get back from LA, there's Import Fest, which is one of the biggest car show in Canada, in Toronto. So me and Chad Lindbergh, we're going back to Toronto this year. We are super stoked about it. So a lot of cool stuff, guys. You have no ideas. That's why I really wanted to just sit down and tell you a little bit more about my year. I know it's not a funny video like what I usually do with working on cars, driving cars and stuff like that. It's just me talking, but it's me giving you an update on what's going on. Also, we want to bring the Jetta to the East Coast by the end of the year. I think there's another Fuel Fest in New Jersey in September. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty dope, I'm sure. So a lot of cool stuff. This is going to be the first time the Bring Back Jesse Jetta is actually in the United States, which is a big deal for me. Yeah, I honestly, it's so cool. I remember when they announced to me, well, when Safe Auto announced to me that they were sponsoring the Bring Back Jesse project at the point of bringing the car to LA, I was in shock. I mean, I remember also, Chad, when we announced the news to him. He was blown away. He was lost for word. Literally, he was like, wow. So that's the plan for 2023. Really hope this is going to be a great year. Let me know what you'd like to see on the channel. Do you want to see more of the Corvette? Do you want to see more of the S2000? There's also, maybe you see it at the back, there's a DC2 spoon tribute build that we are actually doing at LGS. So the build is going to be on the LGS Performance YouTube channel, but probably I will do like a walk around video on that car. But a lot of cool stuff heading your way, guys. I'm going to end the video here. If you watch the whole video, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. It means everything to me. Don't forget to follow me on my different social if you haven't done it already, TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that. All the links, like I said, in the description down below. Same things for Safe Auto. And also all the links to the event that we are going to attend with the Jetta. Everything will be there. So until next time, guys, I see you in the next one. Goodbye.